Welcome to the best apartments here in downtown Miami. So I think it makes the most sense that we start here in the apartment. We've got an amazing, massive one bed for this trip. So let's do a quick apartment tour. So as you come through the front door, you're greeted with this open space kitchen here with the biggest fridge I've ever seen in my life, which you can see we've actually already stocked a little bit with some American food. Okay, maybe not as stocked as I thought. But moving on from that, you have a very nice Nespresso Virtuo machine with some coffees. There's a big cooker as standard in America with a microwave. We've got ourselves some more snacks and a fully equipped kitchen. So even in the cupboards, we have all the plates, bowls, cutlery, knives, forks, everything needed. And this weird little toaster thing, which is actually really effective. We've had bagels in here like every day. Now, I've also spent a little bit of time sitting here at the main desk working, but it's obviously more of a dining table. There's fresh flowers. There's all the amazing branded Flow stuff that we've come to expect to make you feel more at home. So this is our welcome to Miami with our key. And it doesn't actually work off of keys or like cards. It works off these little fobs, which I'll show you more later. But obviously behind me, you can see the amazing living room. So as usual with Flow, we have this amazing aesthetic, which is like this boho kind of vibe. So if you guys don't know, I'm actually living in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, where they have just opened a couple of Flow apartment buildings. And it's very cool to come back here and see the original Flow. This was the first one here in Miami, and they've really kept the theming and everything coherent across all the different places, even on the other side of the world. If you want to check out my apartment in Riyadh, you can click the video up here to get more of an idea. But now we're going to head onto the balcony. And it is huge. And not only is it massive, you have some incredible views of Miami behind me. Let me show you. It's very bright out here. Down here is this new area of Miami called the World Central. There's an Apple store, there's like some Sephora and some clothes shops and a couple of other apartment buildings, but you get this amazing view of some of the sort of Miami skyline. Over on this side, there is a big stadium. There was a concert the other night and it didn't get too busy around here actually, considering there's a whole stadium of people. And then you look over here and it's just amazing city views, which you know I love. But I'll take you over there a little bit later. Let's check out the bedroom. So coming from the living room to the bedroom, there's the same style furniture as Flow in Saudi with this very nice like wooden aesthetic, nice cool prints on the wall and a really, really comfortable bed. Like we're getting some really, really good sleep here. And above us is this cool lampshade. It's also the details here with Flow, even down to like the pillow. You can see here Flow State, like the little slogans and things are just everywhere. One thing we don't have in Saudi or in the UK or most places I've been is this like walk-in wardrobe area. So we've actually unpacked for once because we're here for 8 days and we've really been able to feel like we're at home here. Even in the kitchen, we've managed to cook a few meals, which has saved us some money, and we can like check out the local supermarkets and things. All our stuff is stored in here, nice and away with all our clothes. We don't normally unpack, but then that leads us into the bathroom here, which is again pretty big. This Flow apartment is like massive. So this is our little sink area, toilet, and also this big shower. Look at this. Ta-da! Again, being one of the hotel rooms, there's some like shampoo and conditioner and stuff. And even the towels, like look at the detail here. They've got Flow towels with Live Life in Flow. How cool is that? But next, let me take you downstairs to the lobby so you can see the area we're in. So we are back to where it all began, outside the Flow building here. It's obviously as aesthetic as always. And they even have these bikes that you can just take for free while you're staying here. But we're gonna quickly walk around the corner because Flow have their very own cafe that we haven't visited yet. So we're gonna check it out together. I think they have some merch and some good coffee, so let's go and see it.
What would you like?
Can I get an iced latte with oat milk? They also sell a load of the Flow merch here as well from the Flow trip, which we've got some of. So we have grabbed our coffee and made our way into the immersion room. So they have this like 360 room where they can show you different apartments and like the vibe of Flow and explain everything about Flow. So this is a really cool little room. Let me flick you through some of the content they've got up here. I want to shoot some stuff for this room, it's so cool. So you can find out all about Flow. So let's take a look at the brand. Then living at Flow. You can see some of the events and vibes that happen here in Miami, very similar to Saudi where we are. And you can actually buy these units as well, these apartments. So there's obviously studio, 1 bed, and I think 2 bed, all at different starting prices. So if you wanted to buy one of the apartments to live here, you can do that as well. So they do everything from buying the apartment, renting the apartment short term and long term. So you can really do anything here at Flow. This is so much fun. Now we're in nature. Wow, okay, we're gonna go back out to the coffee shop, which looked amazing, finish our coffee and take you guys upstairs to level 10, which is the main amenities area. Pool, gym, all that sort of stuff. Now welcome to the lobby of Flow here in Miami. It's very nice, there's some nice seating areas and of course the cool aesthetic we're all used to. It's a little bit small because all the amenities are up on the 10th floor, so let's go and check them out now. So this is one of the communal areas here, which is like a big co-working space where there's loads of people working, sort of trying to be quiet. But this is very similar again to the Flow in Saudi that we're living at. Aesthetic, nice furniture, artwork on the wall. It's a really nice, bright, open space. And just outside is the pool. So that's where we're heading next. But there's one more area I want to show you quickly before we see the pool. And that is, they've got their own delivery room. And there's some offices here that you can rent out. But I'm gonna head to the mail room. This is the main lift lobby that we just exited from. Where are we? Deliveries. Here we go. Much like Saudi, we have these big lockers where you can get all your stuff put in from Amazon or wherever you're getting your deliveries. But they also have fridges for like perishable stuff or flowers or whatever. So your deliveries can be here while you're at work. So anyway, pool time. So this is our main pool area here, which is eventually going to be shared between the 2 buildings. I think this one's still being built at the moment. The pool's massive. There's also like a barbecue area over there where people are cooking, so I'm not going to film them at the moment, but obviously we've spent a couple of days here chilling by the pool. And it's very, very refreshing in this Miami heat, but it's definitely big enough for all the people here, which is brilliant. And there's also these like soft beds on the other side where you can have your own little cabana. So from the pool area there, let me bring you over here. This is the Flow food truck. Now I've seen on Instagram, they have a lot of cool events here where they're doing food and drink out of here. And there's this whole little social area. And Flow, Eb's also making a video over there, so she's in the background. But Flow have a huge focus on community, which is the main reason that we live in Flow in another country, but also why we wanted to stay here. They have events every single day, sometimes a couple of events, whether that's fitness or wellness or social events. This is one of the areas where they have a lot of them. It's a really nice outdoor area, and hopefully we're going to join some of them later in the week. You can see the aesthetic, the vibes, is Flow. Now, next is something pretty fun. It is the gym. And I was very impressed by this. Let's get inside. Okay, I'm gonna get changed actually, and you're gonna join me for a quick workout. Let me show you one of the most amazing areas here, the gym. This is a fully equipped area and it's massive. They've got every type of weight and machine all packed into this space. It's all techno gym, the same as what we've got in Saudi. They've just got everything. We are just gonna quickly stop and have a quick workout, and I'll show you some of the machines and stuff as we go. But the views are amazing, and this is where they host a load of those group classes that I spoke about earlier. There is a full mix of all the cardio machines, like the rowing ones here and cycling and everything, as well as all the weighted exercises all the way around. And then there's this little grass patch here where you can do the pushing thing. Hold on, let me show you. They've got these machines I've never even seen before, with full-on classes and routines. Wow. You literally don't even need to pay for a gym membership because it's all here, right outside the door. And a lot of these machines I don't even know how to use. Like, what is this? I'm sure gym people will appreciate this. What does this do? Oh, you push it out. Oh my god.
It's easier than you think. Yeah.
And the running machines have amazing views over the city. So as you come out of the gym space here, you'll see it's all glass, so you can look out and get great views as you're doing a workout of the Miami skyline. But this area here is actually where they do group classes. There's this massive green, and I've seen quite a few go on while we've been here, and there's even some weights and things already outside ready for you. Time to have a shower, and then we'll carry on. Okay, showered up and ready to go again. So you can see here, this is actually the events calendar like I was talking about a bit earlier. There's events every single day here, and you can join in even if you're staying as a hotel guest, which is great. There's no additional cost, and it's all included, whether you're renting, buying, or living here, whatever, or just here for a holiday. So you can get some good workouts in, or join one of the sound healing classes or the social events. That is the main reason we love Flow, because of the community. So this little key fob you've been seeing me use is actually used to get all around the building. So from locking and opening our door on the room, and then also the amenities areas and getting in the lift and everything. It's so easy, literally one fob for everything. But now I'm going to take you guys down there. I've come outside now and Flow is literally there, and the brand new flagship Apple store is there. So this area is called World Central Miami, and it's got some really nice shops, restaurants, bowling alley, like the whole lot, and it's literally across the road. We've got loads of options for food or anything. It's also just so nice and green out here. You feel like you're right in nature. Now, this is downtown Miami, which is a really nice area. There's a massive lizard, oh my God. Okay, I lost where I was, but basically this is in downtown Miami, which is a really nice area. We walked to Brickell, which is about 20-30 minutes away, which we stayed in before. But I've got to say, I really like this downtown area. It's still everything in walking distance, like a good vibe to it, but not being too busy. You can definitely see why people want to rent apartments right here. And for us staying here, there's a lot of tourist things around. There's the Museum of Ice Cream across the road, as well as the little Miami Bay area. Grabbing Ubers around has been super quick and cheap, so it's kind of perfect. Now I'm going to take you to a supermarket. And also on the way to Target, there's actually the Bright Line station, which is a train that goes all the way to Orlando, and it's literally like a 2-minute walk around the corner from Flow. So if you're planning on heading on up to Orlando regularly or on a trip to Disneyland, it's right here. And we've made it inside Target, which is of course massive as always, but it's the perfect place for us to come and pick up some food. We've been bringing the stuff back and cooking it in the apartment, as well as any like home things we need. But it's so convenient having this literally a 5-minute walk from the apartment. Now this little kitchen space is perfect. You have literally a full-size oven and all the cutlery and everything, even if you're staying here as a hotel. And the furnished apartments here come with all of this included anyway. Which means we can save some money and cook ourselves some dinner. We're making some burgers with all the stuff we got from Target. Now, as well as the Bright Line and all the transport and stuff, there's also the Metro Mover, which runs right nearby to Flow, and it's completely free, which is amazing. And it can get you down to Brickell, it can get you all these different areas nearby. It's super well connected. And overall, we just really love the vibe here in Miami, especially coming to Flow. It's like you're home away from home. We can unpack, relax. It's like we have our own apartment because we can cook and stuff. Even for a short trip like this, it's kind of perfect. And I wanted to wait until sunset to show you guys, because this is the incredible sunset we've been getting every single day here at Flow from our amazing balcony. And that brings us to an end of our little tour. We've had an amazing week staying here at Flow, and we've got a couple more days left, and we've got up to a load of adventures here in Miami in that time, so make sure to go and check out the other videos. If you're interested in Flow, I'll leave a link in the description. Definitely worth having a short-term stay or even renting one of these amazing apartments, and who knows, maybe we'll be coming back one day. But thank you guys for joining us. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you in Miami tomorrow. Boo.